Hey pizzaiolos, welcome to AmassPizza. This is all about gloves, and do you need thermal gloves? BHQ, anyone? So this relates to thermal gloves holding and handling your pizza oven, in particular, maybe adding more kindling, any kind of firewood or anything that's obviously combustible that's going to go on this end here, maybe relating to taking stuff out of the oven as well using your peel. So I've been testing a few gloves out. So this is one that apparently goes up to, I think, 500 Celsius. I think it even goes up to 800 Celsius. Now, most of these pizza ovens go to about 450 to 500. I'll have a separate video relating to the lasers I've used as well. And having tried this one out in particular, this has not a very good ergonomic design. This is because it's very flat. And if I put it on, I show it to you, it's not very good. And in fact, it's being returned. This is from Amazon. It doesn't fit very well. This is not a natural ergonomic position compared to this one, which actually has a nice kind of flap to it, as you can see, different kind of angle. So I don't recommend these ones. Also, this is a silicone lining. Now, silicone actually melts at a much lower temperature than what you need for a pizza oven, so I don't recommend it as well. As for these gloves, though, these are apparently leather. This is from Amazon. First ever order, for ethical reasons, from Temu. And these are meant to be leather, meant to be cow leather, and leather should easily withstand the temperatures needed. But I'm thinking it's lower than 170, is what someone else has also said about. I've tried using it with a hot mug of tea. It's around 100 degrees Celsius. I can still feel heat through it, so I do not trust these gloves either. So the question is, do you need gloves? Well, I've also got gardening gloves. So these are not necessarily used for the pizza oven. That's a separate video relating to gloves in general. But in terms of thermal gloves, I do not think it's needed. I'll tell you why. Because touching this, there's a handle here. You're not going to get hot from holding this handle. I haven't burnt myself here. You might want to touch the baffle, but I tend to use a bit of tissue paper or something. And then once or twice I felt some heat through it, but it didn't actually blister, didn't hurt my hand. And the other time is when you're taking a pizza out and maybe turning it by hand, which is a common method to do so. You could wear gloves, but obviously you need to have a nice hygienic glove to do it. And typically you're going to mess up your gloves very quickly. So instead I do use my finger or my thumb. And yes, I have pushed my thumb into very hot puree, any kind of hot pizza base, which isn't good and obviously isn't pleasant either. But yeah, I've noticed quickly sucking the thumb handles that too, and quickly washing my hands as well. I found not needing a glove is better. Now, there's a side issue to do with actually using any kind of instrument, whether it be gloves or otherwise. Obviously, it relates to hygiene and actually the fact that if you do hurt yourself, you need to be able to perhaps get that glove off and get medication to it as well. But generally speaking, I would say you do not need gloves, and I hope you've found this one of interest. Of course, do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already. Most subscribers, as with every channel, of course, is in the minority over viewers. Also, check out the various other Instagram, TikTok, X, threads, and podcasts as well for more information. And hope to speak to you again soon. But for now, thanks for watching. Back to the table.